G'day fellas and welcome back to the Koalas Teambuilder Dynasty. We got fired. We went 1-11, that's to be expected. This is fine though, I obviously know how to get back on the team. I mean, Koalas haven't had a really good history. Targets win per year of 5? That's ridiculous. How do you want me to win 5 games with this squad? Come on. Oh wow, what are the chances of that? We became a Spartan, the offensive coordinator? Man, Banana Crow really is linked to me, isn't he? If you didn't know, I'm a diehard Michigan State fan, so. This is super easy, we can fix this up. All you gotta do is go to Coach Info, go to the Sun Belt because that's where the Koalas are. Head coach, you can see the new head coach is Jesse Fry. Forget this bloke, R1, create new coach. See, was that too difficult, mate? Once you're here, go to the Sun Belt, head coach, after you've made him, and bam, Banana Crow is back. Unfortunately, you do have to go to the other Banana Crow though, so you can see that he's here, click on him, make this a CPU controlled coach. That's it, now being fired is not an issue at all, you know what I mean? See how easy that was? Yes, okay, first things first, let's finally get into what we're here for, players leaving. There's only 2 of them. Alvin Owens and Dave Beck. Is that an All-American symbol? Oh my goodness. Well, none of them will be missed. I honestly don't remember any of them to be exact. I also don't expect anybody to transfer here at all because why would you? Why would you put yourself through this? That's the most I've ever gotten in my life. You know why they're coming here, right? Because they think they're going to get the start by default. I mean, this is all offense, but these guys are going to have to redshirt this first season. But still, that's going to be solid going into season 3. We have all these guys. Man, when you do make a new coach, you're going to have to turn the assistants off again. Quick tip. So let's check out how we did in season 1. We only have 2 blokes here. I really want to get the kicker. And I actually don't want to. But we will get Kurt Bradshaw, because why not? Obviously, the class looks amazing. Keith Romero is going to make his debut in the next episode. 92 speed, 86 excel, 4'3", 6'2" freshman, man. Also throwing to him, we're going to have Jermaine Gay. He's got a lot of speed for a 60 overall quarterback. His accuracy is nothing to laugh at, but have a laugh first. Get it out of the way, because he's probably still going to miss quite a few passes. I just can't wait to see what overall we are going to be going into next season, man. With the restrictions we have, we landed the 117th best spot. 1 4-star, 1 3-star, 4 2-stars. We broke the rules. You know what? It's fine. I don't think the 2-star is going to be the major difference here. We beat out schools like Kent State, Central Michigan. Bro, Duke is there. Who are the bloody powerhouses though? This is what I want to find out. Michigan, Nebraska, Texas, Florida. So it still seems to be the same. It's the same bloody teams at the top. Bama's down in 13th though. I wouldn't put it past him to still be one of the best teams. So we got Doug Jones, Chris Green. Is that Brian McFarland? I can't remember, but that was the other 2-star we signed. That's my bad. You know, if you want me to cut him, I'll cut him. It's not really a big deal. But yeah, 23 new cadets coming into the squad, including this poor bastard, Keith Romero. My goodness, you have no idea what you signed up for. So this is what we have to allocate, position changes. So we now have 2 quarterbacks better than Brady. Obviously, Aaron Robinson has to sit out via the transfer rules. Jermaine Gay looks to be the starter though. Now here's the thing. We're not going to be doing double headers anymore. My PlayStation 3 just cannot handle it. But I promise you this. You guys will see this video before I record the next episode. I will be looking in the comment section to see what players you liked from last year you want to see stick around. Jermaine Gay looks to be the starter heading into season 2. I don't think he's going to be faster than Brady, interestingly enough. But his stats throwing the ball are so much better. Corey Brown and Michael Montgomery have to sit out next year, but Rexton Jones is still there. Looks like he'll be the starter. Nate Scott, the fullback, will be taking over for Zachary Reynolds. And we also have a whole bunch of receivers. We have Trenton Wilson and Jason McCauley. I do feel like the original squad, being Brucey Gilroy, Avery Phoenix, and Marcus Fudge, do deserve to come back for season 2. Here's what I'm thinking. Keith Romero, wide receiver number 1. Fudge 2. And then Gilroy and Phoenix can split that third spot in the slot. At tight end, Doug Jones is going to be there, backed up by Austin Laurinaitis, who had an amazing Season 1 campaign. Ryan Randall didn't do too bad himself. Offensive line, yikes. We all knew this wasn't going to be good, but at least there's going to be some steady improvements. I think I'm going to put Washington, Chris Green, and then we'll see. I'm pretty sure I'm going to put Maguire, Tobias, and Retherford at 3, 4, and 5 and alternate them. Even though we got better players like Chris Green, like David Jackson, like Rich Parnham, I still want the Patreons to have their turn on the team, you know? Kick is going to be Garrett Brown. Love to see it. He could probably do some scrambling. Andrew McGrath will remain the starter, but this is how you set up the walk-on franchise. I just forgot to cut the other punters. Oh, so the players that just moved here also went up. Wow, they went up a lot. I'm almost certain they still got to sit out. But as of players that will legitimately join the team, Joe Thomas, he looks like he might be good enough to be the starter. Houdini's up to a 57, Laurinaitis up to a 56. There's some big boy increases here. Look at Andrew McGrath. He went up a whole 6 overall, mate. He better be good because he's going to get cut. John Harris went up 6 overall. There's a whole bunch of players here that were on the Season 1 squad that are just trying to add to their value. They're trying to stick around for another year in Southland. And here's the thing, they will get their chance. One thing I forgot to mention, like way back in the first episode, is I updated all of the bowl games as well. You can get them on Operation Sports, just type in updated bowl tie-ins, you can get it all there. But this is as much as possible up to date with how things are in 2020, minus the college football playoffs, of course. And here's the thing in terms of the custom conferences. I don't think Southland will stay in the Sun Belt forever, but as of right now, with 3 ranked teams being Georgia State, Troy, and South Alabama, right now, we need to stay here, mate. I've seen every team in here other than Arkansas State ranked at some point. There's a lot that we got to conquer here before we can say move to the Big 12 or I don't know, maybe even the SEC, maybe. So I'm not going to set up the recruiting board now because I have to add the Patreons to it first. But we can, of course, do things like the depth chart and custom schedules. So let's start with the schedule. This is not what we're going to play. Obviously, we have our games locked in and everything like that. I am a firm believer of the regenerate schedule. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Whoever we get, hard or easy, we're going to stick with that. Regenerate the schedule. Let's see what we get. Is it going to be littered with top 5 teams? Here we go. It's been updated. Okay, we already have an FCS team. Just got to switch it out for the Snappy Turtles. We have UCLA to start off. We also have Utah, who we played in the first game ever. USF on the road again. And UNLV on the road again. We have 1 home game against Snappy Turtles. Then it's 4 away games. 5 away games. 6 away games. 7? We don't get to play at home until the last 3 games of the schedule. What is this? Now, as I said, with the depth chart, I'm going to be reading the comments and see who you guys want to give a second chance. I do genuinely feel like it would be smarter to go with Jermaine Gay. His throw power and throw accuracy are just so much better. He's got a better juke, better spin move, better ball carrying. Our running back, we got Rexton, of course. Doug Jones is the backup running back? What? Our wide receiver, Keith Romero. Fudge is going to be wide receiver number 3, all right? Trenton Wilson will be wide receiver 2. Marcus Fudge. And then, of course, we got to put in the squad. These guys will come in. Don't forget that. Brucey Gilroy, and of course, Avery Phoenix. Now, these 3 are going to alternate, as you know. That's going to give us a lot more firepower, though. We got Doug Jones at tight end. No more dropping the ball every time we run scissors. 84 acceleration, 81 speed for a 6'3" tight end. I don't even want to look at offensive linemen because it's not that great. It's better, but it's not great. The D-line is still disgustingly bad. Walter Cunningham will be DT2. Linebackers, we have Houdini, Barkley, and Rob Neal making his freshman debut. So I'm going to have Brian Washington and Chris Green at cornerback. Then we're going to go ahead and chuck in the Patreons being Mr. Rockhands himself, Connor Maguire. Fast for nothing, Johnny Retherford. And can't make a play to save his life, but can occasionally make a tackle, Will Tobias. That's my squad. My free safety is going to be James Moss. His excel is pretty garbo, but his speed is better than Wyatt's. Keep in mind, we're going to be running a lot of 3-3-5 and things like that, so Wyatt will still see the field. And at strong safety, we have no choice but to start Ben McFarland. 61 overall is a massive increase. And then because I love me Patreons, Austin Laird is going to be the backup. Again, he will see playtime. We might have injuries, things like that. That's always a possibility. Oh, I forgot to check. Oh my goodness. I wanted to check the stats in season 1 so I could go back and compare them this upcoming year. But I forgot because I'm an idiot. That's my bad. I promise I got you guys on stats in the upcoming season. We're going to have to wait for the season 2 debut to check out what our overall is. But I'm excited, man. I think we very well could have gone up to a 40 because we have so many goons that just joined the squad. A lot of improvements all around. But if you made it this far in the video, fellas, you are the real MVP. Hope the rest of your day is awesome. And from me personally, I'm out. Peace.
Hey, you let the talk, I don't talk, I get it. Yeah, you know I'm about it, if it kill me, I'ma let it. Run into the bag like I'm so athletic. I've been up since 6, making hits like tennis. I've been on fire, I just need my credit. Wanna go far, need to change my settings. Reaching for the stars so my feet touch heaven. Haven't had